Hey. Police are not releasing the suspect's name, but here's what I've learned in the last 15 minutes. The suspect, who's only being described right now.
Check, gotcha. Yes, please, until otherwise noted. Okay.
Check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Hey, we're over here in Ohio City. The snow is falling fast. Right now, the flakes are small.
We are bracing for another winter blast. This is a live picture of what it looks like outside right now. It is frigid, and we are expecting lake effect snow all day long.
And it snowed all through the night. This video was shot just a short time ago in Independence. Similar scenes are playing out around the region this morning. So we want to go live right now to Kristen. She's over in Ohio City. What's it like there, Kristen?
Macy, the flakes are coming down really fast, and they are sticking to the roads or sticking to the sidewalk. Right now, from what we're seeing, the wind speeds aren't too bad, but the accumulation is obviously showing here. Let's show you here. This is the sidewalk. About a ½ inch has already fallen here. You see the roads looking snow-covered and slippery. We've seen some cars taking it very slow out here. The salt trucks are out, and we are learning that in some parts, like on 480, there are near whiteout conditions, but it's just accumulating. For what we're seeing, and it is sticking. We've seen the snow earlier, even yesterday. We saw a little bit of snow. It wasn't sticking. Out here, it's snow covered and slippery, and it keeps coming down. We'll send it back to you.
All right, Kristen, thanks so much for a look at that. We'll be getting back with her a little bit later through the morning as the situation changes. It is fluid, but what is the situation right now, Christine? Sounds like it's pretty widespread.
It is, especially right through Cuyahoga County. So this is going to affect a lot of people this morning. I want to take you right now to the Power of 5 Doppler radar network, where I've been tracking the snow overnight. You can see this one large band of lake effect snow affecting Lorain County, right through Cuyahoga County. It also extends into southern Geauga, northern Summit, and northern Portage counties. This is where snowfall rates overnight have been an inch or 2 per hour. And let me zoom into some of the heavier snow. You can see it here, Avon Lake to Avon, Bay Village, Rocky River, Lakewood, Fairview Park, down toward Brook Park, Brooklyn, Parma. As you get into Independence, Garfield Heights, and down toward Bedford, even Twinsburg. This is where the snow has been coming down for several hours. I wouldn't be surprised if some of you measured about 4 to 6 inches of snow by the time this band lifts a little bit up to the north. But right now it seems to be staying in place. Temperatures are in the teens. Here's your forecast for today. Lake effect snow likely this morning, about 15 degrees at 8 o'clock. We'll do 18 at noon. That should be your high for the day. Then temperatures will fall into the teens again for tonight. So it's not going to be warm, Jackie. It's going to be very windy yet again today. And on top of that, a lot of our major highways now are covered in snow.
Yeah, we are seeing a lot of tough conditions out on the roadways right now. And as we take a look at the maps, you can't really tell by the maps because it's green arrows. Luckily, we're not seeing too many people out on the road. But I want to show you a couple of spots that I'm getting reports in that are extremely snow covered and whiteout conditions. That includes 71 in both directions. As you make your way in towards the area of 480 between 71 and 77, and then further westbound and eastbound just completely snow covered and whiteout conditions. 480 kind of at a standstill, moving less than 20 miles per hour in this spot. So a very tough trip for you here. Also seeing over in the area of the Jennings Freeway by Spring Road overnight. Our photojournalist Mike Vilhaber tweeted this photo. This is Jennings Freeway right over in that area of Spring Road. And as you can see, just whiteout conditions and the road completely snow covered. So if you are heading out, you're going to need to be extremely careful. Taking a look outside right now at some live pictures for you as you make your way out. This is 480 by State Road. Seeing a lot of headlights out there on the road. And as you can see, it's kind of hard to see the roadway from this camera. And that is never a good sign, because if you can't see it on camera, it means you can't see it outside your windshield either. So a very tough go of it. 90 by Clague, looking pretty snow covered. And once again, the visibility is also really a part of the story. That's going to be a tough one for you. 90 here by 490, not seeing any blacktop. So very slippery, icy, snowy conditions. Not a good way to start off the morning, and it's going to be a pretty tough commute. Macy?
All right, Jackie, we're glad you're here. So we'll be checking with you regularly all morning long. But we want to tell you there's a good sign in Ohio City this morning, just in time for the weekend. Starting today, some vendors at the West Side Market have the option of opening up shop after that fire at the historic building earlier this week. Starting at 7 o'clock this morning, the produce vendors housed in a separate section of the market have the option of opening, but many tell us that they will wait until next week to open to show solidarity with the other closed vendors.
And breaking news right now, a standoff involving a 5-year-old boy is entering its 4th day now. This has been going on in Alabama since Tuesday, when police say 65-year-old Jimmy Lee Dykes pulled the boy from a school bus, then shot and killed the bus driver. Dykes and the boy are holed up in a bunker about 4 feet underground. Hostage negotiators are trying to reason with Dykes. They're talking into a 4-inch wide ventilation pipe that leads into the bunker. The bunker has food and electricity, but the boy has emotional disorders, and police have been dropping his medication into that pipe down there. Now, one lawmaker also visited the boy's mother just yesterday, who is said to be hanging on by a thread. Obviously terrible for this family. We're going to bring you all new developments on this breaking story throughout the morning. And we have also been following a manhunt that we first broke on Newsnet5.com overnight. Cedra Mayfield, you spoke with police. What's the latest?
Well, Josh, that search is now over, one that ended in the suspect turning the gun on himself. Police are not yet releasing that suspect's name, but here's what I've learned in the past 15 minutes. The suspect, who is only being described right now as a 27-year-old white male, was wanted in connection with a jewelry theft in Cleveland Heights. Now, around 1:45 midnight, he was approached by a Medina County deputy while he walked along I-271. A scuffle ensued after the deputy found a gun in the man's waistband. The suspect then fled, running to a nearby home where he banged on the door but again ran away after getting no answer. Shortly after, around 12:30, deputies heard a gunshot in a nearby wooded area. There they found the man with a single gunshot wound to the head. Not far away, deputies say they also found what they believe to be the man's car parked at a rest stop along southbound I-271. This case very much still under investigation right now. Again, the suspect's name not yet released. I'll continue to work this story and update you the minute I know more. For now, Macy, over to you.
Cedra, thank you. After nearly 16 years, the way Ohio's schools are funded is about to change. And this morning,